Hey kids, so today I want to talk to you guys about embarrassing shit you put out on the internet. This here is my best friend Mae.
Hi.
You can find her at what?
It's Beermanify or just Mae Beerman on YouTube.
I'll put the links down below if you can't spell.
Yes.
I can't spell that. Mae and I have been the best friends since 2007, and back in 2009, like I would say spring of 2009 going into that summer, we hit a real high of like making content for YouTube. And this was back in the day when our only available cameras were my cell phone and like an old digital camera that I had. Actually no, that my grandfather gave to my mom.
Wow.
To give you the idea of the quality of it. And let's just say that some of the stuff we put online was kind of interesting. I don't know how much of it is privated on my channel now, but if you want to go look, there is a lovely music video of us lip-syncing to Sexy No 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 by Girls Aloud. A lovely lesson in sex education by Mae.
Oh my god.
We even have one where, it's called, and I believe we're almost in the same pose that we were for it then, of why gay men and straight women make the best friends.
Yes.
And interesting comments on that video.
I feel like too, we have to make it obvious that we were completely sober during the filming of all of those videos.
Yes, we were.
Because when watching it, it's easy to be like, what the hell are these people on?
Mind you, I was like 20, and was I 20? No, I was 19.
Yeah.
And this one here was 16.
Yeah.
She's still 16.
Right.
6 years later.
That's how aging works, yeah.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, yeah, that But the point is though, one of those things like putting embarrassing things on the internet, like it's funny for us to go watch it, but then we think to ourselves, like what does somebody else think when they go back and watch this, you know, years and years later. But also whenever I watch other YouTubers that are huge talk about like their run on YouTube, and I'm thinking to myself, I was like, oh, I've only been doing it for like a year or so. And then I think to myself, no, I have YouTube videos up that are just as old as theirs.
So true.
And I mean, let's be honest, some of our shit should be viral.
It should. One day.
Remember that time you were gonna write a parody of Fergalicious?
Yes.
Homalicious.
Yeah, Homalicious.
That was a gem.
We got the chorus, I feel like. No, we got the first verse. And then we kind of were like, eh.
Yeah.
And then we just stopped. It was almost.
What were we parodying? What was the parody of Fergalicious that we were obsessed with?
Chonkalicious.
Which is kind of racist. I mean, it is racist
It
when you
is.
look back on it.
But no one says shit though, because the people that made it were actually like
Were they?
something. I don't know.
What happened to them? Where are they at?
Hopefully not using Sharpies for their eyebrows.
People still do that. RuPaul does that when he has his brows shaved off and he goes to yoga, so he doesn't sweat them off.
Wow. To each their own.
One other facet that I have to have Mae talk about is her old YouTube channel, which you can't find because it's deleted. All the content is gone. However, this little one here was very creative in high school. Hold your head up high with pride. Very creative and made, quite honestly, some of the most hilarious like music videos I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, remember when that was a thing? When everyone made like parody music videos and they just like lip sang all of the songs? Yeah, that was me and everyone else.
My favorite one was the Hoedown Throwdown cover video she did. That was excellent.
Yeah, you have a better memory of all the videos I made. I actually like can't remember just because it was a while ago and I deleted them all, and at the time that I deleted them I was just so bitter about the whole thing because people in like high school were bullying me and I was like, fuck this shit, and just deleted the whole channel. But for you, it was just endless entertainment, so.
It really was, because you had Down by Jay Sean, which was like almost viral for you.
Yeah.
You had, I'm pretty sure you did Party in the USA.
Yeah.
Which I remember being, and you also did He Ain't With Me Now Though.
And that was
by
a
Rich Girl.
spicy one.
It was, like people like, I don't know, I don't want to say like got their rocks out for that, but like.
No.
You know, people were excited by it.
And I was like definitely shaking my booty in it, and it was, yeah, it showed off the goods.
It was a good video. Although, nothing good. I will forever be slightly bitter though that one of the videos you had that got deleted was a bloopers video for a video on my channel that you can go see, which is our eHarmony spoof ad that we made back in 2009 with like my old digital camera, not the older one that we started doing things with, but like it was newer. At the time, it was like a new digital camera and it was like pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't know what everyone thinks of as common YouTube knowledge now, which is like filming in good lighting and getting your shit together.
Oh, we were so backlit.
Yeah.
So backlit.
Yeah. It's very cringeworthy, but I think that just makes it gold.
I can't watch that video without like cry laughing.
Yeah,
it's so good.
Same.
It's so good.
Same. But I wanted to go back to what you said about my down video, because that, like, it literally was gonna go viral. I posted the music video to the song Down by Jay Sean and featuring Lil Wayne. Oh my god, almost forgot his name. And I posted it before the actual official video came out. And it was like only a few days after the single was released. So everyone was searching YouTube, being like, let me see this hot new songs video. And then they find mine, and mine was like...
That was like the thing to do, wasn't it? To like try and like get on the new hot song and like...
Yes,
so
it was timing, it was like 100% timing, yeah. And mine was like just fodder for trolls because I was dressed up as not only a guy, but as both Jay Sean and Lil Wayne, and like rapping, and I was a girl, and so I just looked very ambiguously awkward. So I got a lot of shit. Everyone was like, what the fuck is this? You look so stupid. What an ugly boy. And no one realized I was a girl, which I took as a compliment, because it's like, yep,
You got that gender illusion going.
Yes, that costume like was on fleek, but yeah, it was very embarrassing. And then people at my high school found it, and that was just not about to do that. Like, high school was awkward enough. I didn't need people finding my YouTube, so.
Side note, if you're friends with somebody and you know that they have an online like personality, like whatever, do not bring that up to people and like that know them in real life, because then it's just weird.
Yeah.
And rude, and like you don't know. It's like
outing someone.
It's like a diet version of like outing someone. Like you don't know like if they've told them about that, if they want them to know about that. So just shut up.
Oh yes, I could not agree with that more. Like obviously it's not of the same caliber as like actually outing someone on an aspect of their identity, but it is still considered kind of a controversial or like niche type thing to be making online content and having an online persona. So it's really something that you have to walk carefully.
Well, especially like back when it happened for you was like 2009.
Yeah.
Was it 2009 or was it 2010? Well, 2009, that was your senior year of high school.
Yeah.
And it's just like, why? Like, why do you need to be mean about that? Like, kids are bullies and...
Yeah.
I don't trust anyone under the age of 18. I just don't. She's still 16.
I mean, it's hard to avoid in high school because everyone's just a little shit in high school and everyone wants to feel good about themselves and they will do whatever it takes to kind of achieve that security. But if you're an adult and you're a mature human being, I do think you need to do your best to respect other people and think twice before being like, did you hear so-and-so has a YouTube channel? Like, she's making weird shit online.
It would be one thing if like she didn't, especially because the person who did this to me was like your friend. Kinda,
yeah.
And so it would be one thing if like you were just like a random person that like was like in her class and like not part of her friend group at all.
Right.
So then like that's whatever. But it's like, oh, let me, bring this up to all of our like mutual classmates and friends and be like, look everybody, look at me.
And sneer at it.
It's like pantsing somebody. That's what it's like.
Yeah, that's a good analogy.
It's like, let me just, expose your business.
I mean, and it'd be one thing too if like people found it and was like, this is the most awesome thing I've ever seen, let me show it to everyone because it's so great. I mean, that still could have repercussions, but to bring it up in a negative light and be a little shit about it is just annoying. With happy music in the background. I also think too, just as a good like kind of end note, I think it says a lot about our characters that like we kind of had a shitty experience with it before and like, we deleted some of our content or like, it wasn't the best quality or whatever. but it's obviously still like a passion that continues to be a guiding thing in our like creative lives. And like here we are, we're still making content, we're still, you know, upping our game, we're still trying to get creative ideas and just, we're putting ourselves out there online still.
Yeah, we're artists, okay? Okay?
But yeah, and I just think it says a lot about like not letting experiences stop you if it's something that you're truly passionate about.
Exactly. Like, I think it was, who said it? It was Megan Tonja said something about doing YouTube is that you just have to make a lot of content and videos, even if it's bad, make it, because then you watch it and you learn from it, and then you will get better.
I love that.
So,
that is true.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a...
Yeah.
Alright guys, so that's gonna do it for this video. If you liked it, please like it, because I will love you forever if you do. May will too.
I will.
Look into these eyes, we're not lying. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. Like this video, like I already said. Share it with your friends. I will have Mae's links in the description so that way you can like her and subscribe to her. I have no idea where my hands are, so I'm just gonna put those down. No. And I will see you guys soon. Love you. Bye.
Bye guys. I will provide support. I say, beat that bitch up.
Yeah, it's not I. Bye. You wanna get back in bed now?
You wanna think about doing that twice.
You better work, bitch. Thank you.
Yeah.